Hello, how are you? This is the product and this is the introduction. Pop! Hello, Pop. Back. So, what I've got for you, as you can tell, I've already had a big chunk of these. It's not as if they've run out, so it's a case of, I was quite curious what they tasted like, because all the children would be having these, and I could remember constantly children had these and they'd be munching away on them. So I was quite curious what they tasted like, and unfortunately, before I can make a video to even give a surprise taste. How much does it cost? I haven't got a clue. Because I bought a lot of products in the same amount of time. What's it called? It's called 4G Chocolate Beans. What's the brand called? I could see the brand name, but I can't quite make it out. But as soon as you see these, you know what I'm going to be talking about. In the shops, they kind of stand out in a sense. They're like tablets in a sense. Not very good. They're packaged like you would, prescription tablets. But all different funky colours. Now sometimes tablets are funky colours as well. So not always good if a child mixes prescription medicine. Shouldn't be leaving it lying around anyway, but still nevertheless with these. So yeah, let's give these a go. So there we are. Sound like prescription as well. I'm going to get a few in. Let's give a green one a go. Does it taste like apple? No. It's just a shell, crisp belt shell with the chocolate that tastes off. That's literally it. The sweets kind of taste off as well. Quite surprised. They've got a silver backing. Should keep them fresh, but then I'm thinking they've got plastic tops, so maybe not. The taste off. So they all taste the same. So that's the end of that. So you see something I've been trying to taste as I've gone along. The reason I did that was I was hoping there'd be more substance to these than what that actually is. Unfortunately, not. Yeah, would I be getting them again? No. Very, very cheap chocolate. Extremely cheap chocolate. It's got that little bit of a shell top that you get with sweets even over here in England. Yeah, kind of boring, to be honest with you. I didn't get anything special. I can't imagine them unless they're very, very cheap. I can't imagine them lasting very, very long anywhere else. It didn't entertain my mouth whatsoever. Didn't do anything for me. To be fair with you, I was extremely disappointed. That's why you could see that I didn't try them before. I've not tried a big bulk before. The ones that I've already gone through, because I've gone through quite a lot. At one time, I'd been breaking it up to little bits. So chasing a little section, then chasing a little section, then chasing a little section, just for that little hope, you know, that maybe I'd get some flavours, maybe I'll get that taste, maybe I'll get that texture, you know, something more. And the reason I say I had so much hope in these previously, because I constantly see, you know, little cousins or cousins' children with them all the time, literally everywhere, in houses, homes, you know, so they might be, because they're very, very cheap, and there's quite a few of them, so to keep them occupied for a while, that may be the reason, you know, but they've not got any substance, they've not got any taste, they've not got any value for me whatsoever, so it's not something I could imagine myself going back and treating myself to, because, well, I feel let down, don't I? When you feel let down, you don't tend to go back and try again. It's a lovely day here, you know. Lovely day. It's very breezy, very windy, but it's a lovely day. I'm enjoying today's weather. But what are you doing inside? Well, I'm inside because it is quite windy, and obviously to make the videos I've got to be inside, otherwise we're going to have a lot of noise from the outside, including the wind, because it's quite a windy day. It's bizarre. Some of the bizarrest people walk past, you know, when you're looking, you know, when you're passing your day and you're looking out the window, some real weird people walk past, but I don't live in, you know, the creme de la creme of places. You could only do what you could do, or you could afford. You would presume I live in quite a nice area, you know, having look behind and look at the house. No, I renovated it. I have put those hopes and dreams, because you've, you know, the hopes and dreams I have are the fact now that it's difficult and more difficult to live in London, with the cost of prices, cost of houses over there, the cost of property over there, and cost of living over there, compared to the average person's salary, even if it's a decent salary. So a lot of businesses now are moving towards Manchester. So now that they're moving towards Manchester, what I feel is, you know, there's going to be obviously supply and demand. There's going to be more demand for houses, and I'm presuming that would push the value of houses up. Nowhere near what the prices of houses are in London, but nevertheless it will push them up. So therefore, you know, drive out the riffraff, in a sense, because if you own a house, or, you know, why would you rent it out to riffraff when you could ideally rent it out to someone who's a professional or more successful and has pride in where they live? Secondary thing being, you know, if you're working and you're pushing towards work and you have more pride in your house, your products, your environment, so therefore people buying will have that pride in, rather than people who are not buying, they'll have less pride in that product, because that product, your house, would have less value for them if it doesn't belong to them, whereas if it does belong to them, it will have more of a value. So I'm hoping that happening would allow the circumstances and the surroundings to vastly improve. I mean, I could see the development in this town that I live in the centre. They are building new buildings, and hoping that will bring industry in. With industry, it will with employment, it would bring people who have more substance and value and respect for their surroundings, rather than what it is at the moment. Anyway, that was me rabbiting on. Thank you for taking the time, effort to watch this video, and I hope to speak to you soon. Okay, toodaloo for now. Bye. See you later.